I don't know about you, but this is the best gift so far a noble writer like Chiamanda could give to children come 2024. You and I know that there is a high rate of lack of reading in the country called Nigeria, and Chiamanda unveiling a book for the child Mama's Sleeping Scarf is a beautiful thing. Well, this one was done on Christmas Day, and it was a beautiful thing to see H.E. Peter Obi Ekwesili, a lot of beautiful people, Datti Baba, Olusegun Obansanjo. The list is endless. A lot of people came out massively to support her and to encourage her, to show her that yes, reading is good for the children. This is the highlight from that particular one. The entire highlight of the show, the breaking down from keynote speakers like Obansanjo, former president of Nigeria, Peter Obi, and others. Here's the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Right?
When we say we don't have time to read, it's not true at all. It's that we haven't given value to reading. Even if it's a page a day, it makes such a difference. One of the things that I find worrying now about this country is how our ability to think critically just seems to be in massive decline. And so people argue, but not, it's almost as though we've lost the ability to craft good arguments. And so instead we think the louder we are, then somehow the better our point is. But and reading anything, it does help in thinking critically. And it doesn't matter what it is you're reading, fiction, non-fiction, it doesn't matter. There's something about learning through reading that is different from learning through any other way. And when people ask, why are my children not reading? Well, your children are not reading because you don't read. And you read 2 pages a day. By the end of 2 months, you will know that aside that, it's just very incorrect. Just in construction, you just will not use that. And also, we seem to have decided that the word would now replaces will in Nigeria. And I don't know when that happened. Or can we also just please start using would the right way? Thank you very much. Alright, I'll stop here and I'll take some questions. In the need to change the parts of our culture that diminish women. And so I felt that by taking this on, that perhaps it would make a case for the idea of achievement being the basis for recognition, rather than the sex that one is born in. So that's why I read it. If I've been a man, I probably wouldn't, because it's wonderful that it comes to me. Yeah, many problems.
I read fiction, I read history, I read biographies, I read autobiography. Increase in your understanding of human being, of humanity, of the world in which we live in, then you must be a reader.
My father's close friend and lawyer, Mr. Kola Onodipe, who was also an author of children's books, gave me a book called Eze Goes to School. It was written by Onwara Nzeku and someone else whose name I don't quite remember. The book was very relatable to me. Eze was 7, I was also about 7 at that time. He lived in a village, which was a new experience for me. I lived in Lagos, but the author brought the whole village experience to life. It was such an immersive experience for me, and I never quite got away from it. I even tried writing a book then called Akin Goes to School. Getting children to read good books early is possibly the most priceless thing one could ever do for a child. So thank you, Chiamanda, for writing this book. And I hope that Mama's Sleeping Scarf will, like the great children's books before it, inspire generations of children all over the world.
Of the British Encyclopedia surrounded my bedroom, and he said to me, "Can you start reading A and read through all those volumes, anything that interests you, just read. If it's boring, move to the next chapter." Boys were meant to jump up and down through windows, up trees, collect mangoes, fight, play with catapults, do all of such things, but the last thing you're supposed to do as a young boy was to read. If you spent a lot of time reading in primary school, you were lucky if your nickname was Encyclo. More likely your nickname was Bookworm, and that was not a compliment.
I didn't find any that I thought were engaging enough. So I thought, okay, what's do I do? Let me put my hands together and try and rewrite the story, because I have limited time. I think I had about a week, 10 days. So I rewrote how the tortoise broke his back, which is how Jafar broke his back. And I got my marketing team, guys, can we just put this together? And we did. I went to school. It was received so well. It was important for me to contribute to how an early reading habit can be cultivated in children, because I know the impact that reading has had in my life. What I would say is reading is so impactful, and for children now that technology is at your fingertips, and in any second there's something to watch or play or download, reading really is the gift that you can give to yourself. And as adults, reading is really is the gift that we can give to children in our lives.
At the age of 6, I remember being eager to read everything and anything. It started off when my mom took I and my siblings book shopping during the summer. I remember she bought a huge brown cardboard box of books. It was back to back till I finished the whole cardboard box, which was approximately 100 books that she bought at that time. This kindled the idea to start writing my own stories, allowing me to publish my first 2 books, Chidubem, the Child of Destiny and Concealed, at the age of 10. My third book, Father's Will, at the age of 12. And my latest book, Pearl, and my online book club, which has a lot of short stories, at the age of 16.
Says in her secret voice, "No, silly, it's not a hat, it's a scarf. It's Mama's sleeping scarf." Chino says, "A sleeping scarf?" Bunny asks. "Yes, it keeps Mama's hair all soft and nice." So do you think you want to read the rest of it?